Hello everybody and welcome back to another blind commentary of Avatar The Last Airbender Season 3 Episodes 10 and 11, as you can see from the title up top. I decided I will be doing both of these episodes in one video, so you'll get the full picture as well as I will get the full picture, and I won't forget even the slightest details. I'm certain I will. So, yeah, if you've seen like the vlog or the comment or many of the previous titles, or you just use your common sense and read the title, yeah, this will be the two-part. I will put it in together, so because it's easier. I'm not quite certain how well I'll be able to like do this quick switch between the episodes, but the format will anyway be I will go over one episode, do quick thoughts about it, and a really quick scene by scene commentary. Hopefully that won't take you too long, but this will be probably over an hour long video. You can see from the bottom. So this will be the title is The Day of the Black Sun, and the part 1 is The Invasion. Oh boy, I'm really excited about this. I didn't really think about how quickly this invasion would creep up on us, and I'm really excited that it's in the halfway part of the whole season, and that's really exciting for me because I really do feel like this is a really big turning point, not only for the whole series as a whole. It's a really pivotal moment for the whole story part, and I think this will be the episode where Zuko will finally make the change. He's been going over it really slowly, and the previous episode really probably pushed him over the edge. I'm really excited, but I'm also really winded since I just ran a bit. So, if you don't mind, let's immediately jump straight to it. It'll be a long video, so I hope I can keep up. Oh man, I really do wonder. I'm certain this won't work. It's really clear it won't work, because there's still so much left. I'm not certain how the Fire Nation will win the battle. It'll be either by somehow bending or creating their own artificial sun that they'll use to bend, or maybe some other comets or some trinkets or something, or maybe they'll just blow up the moon. That would be also kind of neat. There's so many possibilities. I'm really excited. And there are probably some like bendings that don't actually require you to do like fire bending, like the combustion bending didn't seem like that. Alright, time to listen.
So we're planning a smaller invasion. Just a ragtag team of our friends and allies from around the Earth Kingdom.
Look,
I don't really think you have enough soldiers though for an invasion.
Invasion's tomorrow.
They'll be probably more like an infiltration, so...
You're ready.
During the meeting, I was the perfect prince, the son my father wanted.
But
That wasn't me.
yeah. That's really awesome. Oh god. Oh man. This episode will be amazing. It's so hype.
Sounds like you slept well. Like a baby moose lion. I'm ready to face the fire lord.
What's your strategy for taking him down? Gonna get your glow on and hit him with a little avatar state action?
I can't. When Azula shot me with lightning, my 7th chakra was locked.
Got it!
All the cosmic energy in the universe.
You know what I just heard? Blah blah spiritual mumbo jumbo blah blah something about space.
Got it!
Sokka, do you think the fall
Awesome.
will lead the invasion?
No.
Did I again call
That is
something?
the invasion.
I again called something. That's really cool. I've called so many things. That's really incredible. Also,
You made it.
that's cool use for
Were you able to locate
bending
everyone I
again.
told you to find?
I did.
And that's
I'm
also
a little worried,
a
Sokka. Some
very
of these men aren't exactly the warrior
sweet
type.
read.
Ooh-wee. This place ain't nothing like the swamp.
Alrighty.
You reckon that is, though? Some sort of Fire Nation exploding trap would eat you?
It's just a rock, dude.
Well, I'll be.
Is it just me, or are those fellas a little loose in the leaf hat?
I just wish they would wear pants.
Pants are an illusion, and so is death.
Hi, Katara.
Okay, cool.
Haru,
Oh.
it's so good to see you.
Oh, okay.
Tough, this is Haru. When we met him, his town was controlled by the Fire Nation, so he had to hide his earthbending.
Katara inspired me and my father to take back our
He grew a
village.
mustache.
You helped us find our courage, Katara.
Cool.
Now we're here to help you.
Oh, it's so cool.
No way. Is that?
Hippo happy to see Blind Bandit.
You guys here for a rematch?
Negatory! The boulder and the hippo no longer fight for others' entertainment. Now we fight for our kingdom!
Sweet.
Yeah, that's sweet. This is really awesome reunion. Oh, what? Oh, there's probably some crazy bomb guy there. Exactly. This is really cool.
Was that a new invention?
Yes, but unfortunately the incendiary capabilities of peanut sauce proved to be a failure.
You're making peanut sauce bombs?
They're destructive.
And delicious.
Oh, this is really...
Were you able to actually work on the plans I sent you?
Yes, I was, and I think the Fire Nation will be quite surprised.
Aang, my dad and I made
Flame
this for
thrower?
you.
Oh!
A new glider! This is amazing!
And as a special feature, I added a snack compartment.
I
Oh, well,
didn't
I'm
even think
sure
about
that'll
this.
come in handy.
I didn't even think about this. This is really cool that we get to see
tired of being
more
in the cell, old man.
back characters again.
Well, too bad. You're never
Oh,
stepping outside
he'll
the
break out
walls
now.
again.
Like, really quick.
Careful, me. Don't get too close. His stench will knock you right out.
I snuck in some white jade tea. I know you like rare teas.
Thank you, Ming. Ever since I was put in here, you have been very kind to me.
She's a spy. She's very clearly a spy. But whatever. It's really
Don't worry.
so
You'll do
cool.
great.
Oh man, this episode is such a culmination. Oh, this is awesome.
So, as you know, today we're invading the Fire Nation. I mean, I know you know that, because otherwise why else would you be here? Anyway. The Fire Lord's palace is here. Wait, it's here. And there's an eclipse today. And Aang's gonna fight the Fire Lord. And the Firebenders won't have any fire to use, so that's good for us. And, I'm sorry. Let me start at the beginning. Katara and I discovered Aang frozen in an iceberg. Now, I didn't like Aang at first, but I grew to love him over time. Then we went to the Southern Air Temple where Aang used to live, and then we met Suki, who's a Kyoshi warrior.
Wow. When he says beginning, he means the beginning.
And then Katara got Haru arrested, and then now he's grown a mustache, which if you look into the front row, you
Thank
can
you,
see it.
Sokka. It's okay. Why don't you take a break?
Let
me just clarify a few
Okay, that
points
was
for
kind of
everyone.
fun.
Today is the day of Black Sun, and I want to thank you all for your self-sacrifice
That's racist.
and your courage. There are two steps to the invasion, a naval stage and then a land stage. To gain sea access to the Fire Nation capital, we have to get past our first major obstacle here, the Great Gates of Azulon. Next, we hit the land, and we hit hard. We must fight past their battlements and secure the Plaza Tower. Once we do that, it's up to the Royal Palace. At that point, the eclipse will begin.
Excuse me. The boulder is confused. Isn't the point to invade during the eclipse, when the firebenders are powerless?
The eclipse only lasts 8 minutes. Not enough time for the whole invasion. And the Royal Palace is heavily guarded by firebenders. So that's where we'll need the eclipse advantage the most. When this is finished,
That makes a lot
Avatar
more
will have
sense.
defeated the Fire Lord. We will have control of the Fire Nation capital, and this war will be over.
This seems like a really futile attempt. I mean, there's really no way this will work. It's such a short period of time. I really doubt they'll even make it to the freaking palace. Honestly. I mean, they probably will, but they'll get there in just too late. It makes a lot more reason for sense that the eclipse lasts only for that short while, and that's really awesome. That's a really cool symbolic move, as per usual. Really cool. And now Zuko will leave. He'll probably break his uncle out. Probably, I feel like. Oh man. It is such an amazing episode. Already!
We've been looking everywhere for you. The boats are ready to leave.
I messed up, Aang.
What?
The invasion plan was my moment of truth, and I completely flubbed it. It just fell apart.
Sokka, that speech wasn't your moment of truth. That was just public speaking, and nobody's really good at that.
My dad is. He explained the plan perfectly and inspired everyone, like a real leader should.
Look, your moment of truth isn't going to be in front of some map. It's going to be out there, on the battlefield.
You seem so confident about everything. How do you know we're going to win?
Because I already failed the world once at Ba Sing Se. I won't let myself fail again.
Actually, you failed the world twice. First when you ran away, and then at the Ba Sing Se.
There they are, the great gates of Azula.
Just being an ass.
I don't see any gates.
Katara, you and the swamp benders whip up a fog cover.
We'll sneak by them statues just like we sneak by that Fire Navy blockade.
Yep. Convenience.
Keep it up. We're almost through.
Well, that's an interesting gate. Kind of cool, like, how they actually get it burning, even though it was just raised from ocean. Although they'll have no problem cutting through it, but still. The first hurdle is here. There are quite many ways for them to get through that.
Let's hope your invention works.
What invention? That's... oh man, it's so high. Oh, that's interesting. There are women and men firebenders as well. That's really interesting that it's not a sexist country at the very least. That's pretty cool, actually.
No one's on board, sir.
That they utilize both of them. Holy crap! Submarines.
Really outdone yourself this time, son.
Yeah. Congratulations, Sokka. You managed to invent a worse way of travel than flying. Helmet?
Well, I just came up with the idea.
Interesting.
The mechanist did all the work.
Now, don't sell yourself short, my boy. It was your idea to use water bending to make the sub sink and float. Brilliant. Though your original designs were a bit difficult to decipher. Unfortunately, there is one problem I couldn't fix.
So cool.
The subs have a limited air supply. Before we land on the beaches, we'll need to resurface.
It's so cool. That's so clever.
And this time, I brought you an extra bowl of rice.
Thank you, Ming. Your little gestures of kindness have made my days in prison bearable. I think you should take the rest of the day off.
What?
You don't look well. Maybe you should go home and rest.
No, I feel fine.
Trust me, it is better that you are not here this afternoon.
She's breaking out. Yeah, he's breaking out. Yeah, that's very clear. That's... And no. Bulk up, boys. Okay, this is... oh man, it's so awesome. Really cool.
So, this is it, huh?
Are you ready for the Fire Nation to know the Avatar's alive?
I'm ready.
I hope you kick some serious Fire Lord butt, Twinkle Toes.
Everyone listen up. The next time we resurface, it'll be on the beaches. So stay alert and fight smart. Now break time's over. Back in the subs.
It's so cool. Oh man, everything is awesome.
Katara, You go first.
We've been through so many things together. And I've seen you grow up so much. You're not that little goofy kid I found in the iceberg anymore. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm really proud of you.
Everything is gonna be different after today, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
What if I don't come back?
Don't say that. Of course he'll...
Qatar, what are you doing? It's time to submerge.
What? Right, I'm on it.
That's handled very well. And it continues to be awesome. Okay, yeah, so I think that was handled really well. The culmination of their first kiss, I do quite like that. Or their first real kiss, but yeah, I do like that.
I'm sorry, May.
And so Zuko will leave. He just cannot take this. I'm commenting maybe a bit too much this time.
What do you know? It did come in handy.
This is... oh man, really... I'm commenting way too much, but it's so... everything's cool! Everything's amazing.
Everyone in position. Earthbenders, into your tanks. This is gonna be a rough ride.
Oh, that's cool that Toph is wearing the traditional Earthbender uniform. Or armor rather, but yeah. That's actually very well animated, so, and it doesn't even break the whole break the style either. Okay. And cut. Yes, it was a stupid pun. I'm sorry.
The torpedo.
Heist?
Launch.
Well, that was unexpected. And incredibly clever. Oh wow. It's like a real subterfuge. It's... oh my god, it's... I didn't have that much confidence in... I didn't actually think they would do this like as such a serious invasion. It's really interesting. Very amazing. It's an actual attack force. That's awesome. Oh god. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's still gonna fail, but it's very awesome. Heavy artillery! That Appa looks really badass. Capital B-A-D-S. Oh, okay, those tanks look a bit too phony, but whatever. Oh god. What? Oh, freaking. Oh boy.
We're a man down. Where in tarnation is you?
Oh, it's cool. Okay. That's back. That's awesome. Oh my god, that's freaking amazing.
Hey, you! Where you been?
Hey, you.
Communing with nature. takes a while to collect this much seaweed.
That's cool. That's really cool. It's really amazing. Holy crap, Sokka is badass. That's a non-violent way to do it.
Sokka, we gotta take out those battlements. It's our only chance.
I've got an idea.
The music is freaking badass as well. Oh, they're probably dead.
You two take out that battlement. I got this one. Watch each other's backs.
Oh god, and he's gonna die. Probably. Sabotage. Oh, that sword got incredibly well. Oh, that's rather sharp. Well. Oh, he's alive. Katara can heal him.
Dad!
Probably. Or then I called it very incredibly early that he died as well.
I know I've made some bad choices. But today...
From a somber moment to a somber moment. That's actually incredibly well placed there. That's a good pacing. Ah, it's so awesome. It's too late. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay.
A little better. I need to get back to the troops.
You're hurt. Badly. You can't fight anymore.
Everyone's counting on me to lead this mission, Katara. I won't let them down.
And no Sokka. Sokka will do this.
Can't you heal him any faster?
I'm doing everything I can.
And now Sokka will do this.
I'll do it.
No offense, Sokka, but you're not exactly Mr. Healing Hands.
No. I'll lead the invasion force.
Don't be crazy, Sokka.
Maybe I am a little crazy, but the eclipse is about to start, and we need to be up that volcano by the time it does.
You can do this. I'm proud of you, son.
I still think you're crazy. But I'm proud of you, too.
Yip yip.
Yes. Oh my god. Well, I guess I know which episode that is placed in the top 5.
Listen up, everyone! I want the tanks in wedge formation. Warriors and Benders in the middle. We're taking that tower and heading for the Royal Palace.
Oh, the episode is almost over. But... Oh my. I suppose airbenders make a good infiltration force. I bet Zuko will notice him though.
That's strange.
Oh, they are prepared. They are ready for him.
The Avatar is back! Hello? Anyone home?
I wonder if he'll get captured again. Also, that firebending is really futile. It's like, oh, that's just. Those are really awesome tanks. Oh my god, it's amazing. Cool. I suppose shields do an actually excellent... Shields do an excellent job.
We're on our way to victory.
Shields do an excellent job defending against firebending, apparently. Oh my god, they're going to meet against the Fire Lord. Oh.
No, no, no! Fire Lord Ozai! Where are you?
It's all... Oh, no! Oh my god. Hey, I'm actually kind of glad that I'm doing this as 2 parts, so I don't have to wait until tomorrow. That's cool. Okay. Oh god. Okay. I know I have said like I don't really prefer the action that much, but I do admit it's awesome. It's amazing. This is an amazing episode. This is, even though it's a lot more action oriented than majority of the Avatar episodes, it's so great. I almost just want to get to the next episode immediately. But I suppose there's a lot to talk about in this episode as well, so where to start? It's cool to see returning characters. That's really cool. They are returned very well, quickly, but very well handled as well. And a lot of cool, it's all around very well designed episode. Everything's very well designed. Like, it's very well paced. It's so awesome. It has a lot of character development. It has a lot of story development. It's very intelligent. It's very clever, and it's very just entertaining to watch. It shows us a lot of bending. It shows Aang becoming the Avatar, or taking up the mantle of the Avatar once more, as he let it down for a second. And it's just so amazingly entertaining to see the whole invasion. It's so cool. It has lots of cool new inventions, and it has a lot of cool methods. It's such an amazing episode. If I have to say something, the cliffhanger really makes me uneasy, but that's because I really want to see more, and that's a very good thing. Oh man, I really have to force myself to go through this scene by scene. No, I don't! Screw that! Let's just immediately... Okay, I'll just really quickly talk about this. I really like how everything is designed. How the warriors look, how the benders look, how the bending looks, how the fighting looks, how the weapons look, how the armor looks, how the shields look, how the tanks look, how every vehicle looks, how the whole defense look. Everything was just top-notch well designed. Just like the visual design of Avatar has just really, even though it was already top-notch, it has like even gotten even better, and that's so incredible for me. I'm just really going to just skip over the whole scene by scene analysis, and you can just watch over. I have nothing interest, or I do, but I'd rather not waste time here. It's a very, very well designed episode all around. It looks really amazing. Everything looks cool, and I really like how they have utilized the previous storylines, and they have returned here, like that inventor, and how Sokka came up with both the plan and the submarines. It's so awesome and rewarding, and it makes the investment in the series just so much better. Although like, it makes it even better, rather. Or the investment in the series makes the episode better. Whatever. It's amazing. This is probably one of my favorite episodes. Even though it's full of action, I really don't mind it. It's so entertaining. Let's just immediately jump to the second episode.
Water.
The Eclipse. I really do think that the Fire Lord will be there and beat the living crap out of the invasion force. That's probably what will happen. Aang will come up, try to fight him, beat his ass for a while, then the eclipse will be over and the Fire Lord will take him over. Then the Zuko will come there and save Aang. That's what I bet.
Years passed and my brother and I
it's so
discovered
awesome.
The new Avatar, an airbender.
I'm kind of admittedly, I'm a little
learn before he's ready to save
unhappy that their father didn't die, but he might die in this one. Because I would have called it. I freaking called it, even though that's also simple. There were so many things I called. It's awesome, I really do love this.
Are you ready for the Fire Nation to know the Avatar's alive?
I'm ready.
The eclipse only lasts 8 minutes, and the Royal Palace is heavily guarded by firebenders. So that's where we'll need the eclipse advantage the most.
Sokka, we're on our way to victory.
I know I've made some bad choices, but today, I'm gonna set things right.
I didn't even comment on Zuko. He was handled as well. Very well. Oh, this will be so much shorter than I expected, but that's just because it's so great. I wonder if also I will have a different uniform or armor, battle armor. Oh wow, they are actually breaking down. That whole fire bombardment is cool as well.
Dad! You're on your feet again.
Thanks to your sister. I'm in no shape to fight, but
Medic!
maybe there's some way I can help.
Everything's going smoothly, and the eclipse hasn't even kicked in yet.
Let's hope our luck holds out. Katara, you seem distracted. Is something wrong?
Yeah. Is that Aang?
Yeah.
What?
And so the Fire Lord will
Please tell me
arrive.
you're because the Fire Lord turned out to be a big wimp and you didn't even need the eclipse to take him down?
He wasn't home. No one was. The entire Palace City is abandoned.
That's bad.
It's over. The Fire Lord is probably long gone. Far away on some remote island where he'll be safe during the eclipse.
No. My instincts tell me he wouldn't go too far. He would have a secret bunker, somewhere he could go and be safe during a siege, but still be close enough to lead his nation.
If it's an underground secret bunker we're looking for, I'm just the girl to find it.
Yep.
The Mechanist gave me this timing device. It looks like we've got about 10 minutes until the full eclipse. 10 minutes to find the Fire Lord.
We can still do this. We can still win the day.
Wait. If they knew we were coming, it could all be a trap. Maybe we should use the time we've left to make sure we all get out of here safely.
Everyone who's here today came prepared to risk
It's
everything
do or
for this
die.
mission. They know what's at stake. If there's still a chance, and there's still hope, I think they would want Aang to go for it.
What do you think? You're the one that has to face the Fire Lord. Whatever you decide, I'm with you.
He'll do it. Just do it.
I've got to try.
Just do it! I won't be editing that in. I'll be a little more quiet during this episode.
Do you feel anything down there?
Yep. There are natural tunnels crisscrossing through the inside of the volcano.
Anything else? Is there a structure somewhere?
There's something big, dense, and made of metal deep in the heart of the volcano.
Sounds like a secret bunker to me.
Stay safe. We'll be back soon.
This way. That one's a dead end.
What would we do without you?
Perish in burning hot magma.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I must admit, it's still been a lot of fun.
On the other side, and it leads right to the bunker.
Alright, I'm actually going to pause here. I didn't comment at the end of the previous or the first part that it's actually still been, like, it had the whole Avatar elements, that it has still a lot of humor in it.
But careful.
That's cool.
How is that careful?
I was wrong. We need to be fast, careful, and lucky.
No, just don't walk over those holes.
There's no floor. It's just a river of lava.
It's just lava.
Climb
You can
aboard and
bend
hold on
that.
tight.
Or you could fly, I suppose. I would have preferred you actually bending the lava, but whatever. Just do what Just do that.
It's some door.
Not a problem.
That looks awesome.
I'm so glad we added you to the group.
Yeah, Toph is really badass. That's really... The metal bending looks really cool. It looks exactly as it should. Like it actually is like bending metal. That's a really cool way to do that, take down those towers, or rather convenient.
Retreat! Everyone move to the secondary defensive position! Retreat! The eclipse is only minutes away. We should be able to make it up the hill by the time it starts, and secure the entire palace by the time it's finished.
We can wait here if you want.
No. I want to press forward with the others.
Oh, you're endangering yourself like a fool.
The Fire Lord's chamber is that way, down the hall to the left and up the stairs. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
Oh, it's not there. And it's a trap. At least that's what I... Oh!
Only 30 seconds until
Whatever.
the total eclipse.
Another door.
I'm ready. I'm ready to face the Fire Lord.
So, you are alive after all.
And it's just Azula.
I had a hunch that you survived. But it doesn't matter. I've known about the invasion for months.
I mean it...
I'm ready to face you.
Prince Zuko, what are you doing here?
I was not expecting this. Oh, that's... okay.
The eclipse is starting. Put on your eclipse glasses.
That's cool. It's like with an actual eclipse.
Why are you here?
I'm here to tell the truth.
Telling the truth during the middle of an eclipse. This should be interesting.
First of all, in Bossing say it was Azula who took down the Avatar, not me.
Why would she lie to me about that?
Because the Avatar's not dead. He survived.
What?
In fact, he's probably leading this invasion. He could be on his way here right now.
Get out! Get out of my sight right now if you know what's good for you.
That's another thing. I'm not taking orders from you anymore.
You will obey me, or this defiant breath will be your last.
Think again. I am going to speak my mind, and you are going to listen.
Where is he? Where's the Fire Lord?
You mean I'm not good enough for you? You're hurting my feelings.
Stop wasting our time and give us the information. You're powerless right now, so you're in no position to refuse.
And stick to the truth. I'll be able to tell if you're lying.
Are you sure? I'm a pretty good liar. I am a 400-foot-tall purple platypus bear with pink horns and
Platypus
silver wings.
Platypus bear.
Okay, you're good, I admit it.
Platypus bear!
But you really ought to consider telling the truth anyway.
When I left Bossing Say, I brought home some souvenirs.
Yep.
Dai Li agents.
Awesome. It's cool that they brought them back. Yep. Pretty cool.
Surround the periphery! We have to secure the palace by the time the eclipse is over. Otherwise, we'll be in for the fight of our lives.
Stop! Surrender peacefully and we won't harm you.
We'll never surrender! Okay, we surrender. There it is, the Fire Nation Royal Palace. We've come so far.
It's not over yet.
For so long, all I wanted was for you to love me, to accept me. I thought it was my honor that I wanted,
But really, I was just trying to please you. You, my father, who banished me just for talking out of turn. My father, who challenged me, a 13-year-old boy, to an Agni Kai. How can you possibly justify a duel with a child?
It was to teach you respect.
It was cruel, and it was wrong.
Then you've learned nothing.
No, I've learned everything, and I've had to learn it on my own. Growing up, we were taught that the Fire Nation was the greatest civilization in history, and somehow, the war was our way of sharing our greatness with the rest of the world. What an amazing lie that was. The people of the world are terrified by the Fire Nation. They don't see our greatness. They hate us, and we deserve it. We've created an era of fear in the world, and if we don't want the world to destroy itself, we need to replace it with an era of peace and kindness.
Your uncle has gotten to you, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
The Fire Lord sounds so... His voice is amazing. It sounds like... Oh, he sounds so awesome. I'm still totally in the feels, but whatever. Sweet. You can't knock me, bitch. So that I leave left. That earth surfing is really awesome. Convenient. Oh, this makes Azula even more badass. She truly is a prodigy. Neat.
I can't pin her down. She's too quick.
Wait! Aang! Toph! Stop attacking! Don't you see what she's doing? She's just playing with us. She's not even trying to win this fight.
Not true. I'm giving it my all.
You're trying to keep us here and waste all our time.
Right. I think your friend just said that, genius. And since you can't see, I should tell you I'm rolling my eyes.
I'll roll your whole head.
She's just baiting you again.
Okay, so what do we do? Just ignore her?
We don't have a choice. We just have to get out of here and find the Fire Lord on our own somehow.
It's a trap. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Ignore!
So, Sokka's your name, right? My favorite prisoner used to mention you all the time. She was convinced you were going to come rescue her. Of course, you never came, and she gave up on you.
Yeah.
Come and get it.
Where is Suki? After I leave here today, I'm gonna free Uncle Iroh from his prison, and I'm gonna beg for his forgiveness. He's the one who's been a real father to me.
Oh, that's just beautiful. Maybe he can pass down to you the ways of tea and failure.
But I've come to an even more important decision. I'm going to join the Avatar, and I'm going to help him defeat you.
Really?
We found our
Since you're a
firebending
full-blown
master.
traitor now and you want me gone, why wait? I'm powerless. You've got your swords. Why don't you just do it now?
Because I know my own destiny. Taking you down is the Avatar's destiny. Goodbye.
Coward! You think you're brave enough to face me, but you'll only do it during the eclipse. If you have any real courage, you'll stick around until the sun comes out. Don't you want to know what happened to your mother?
Will he really get baited into this? Will he? I do wonder.
what happened that night.
My father, Fire Lord Azulan, had commanded me to do the unthinkable to you, my own son. And I was going to do it. Your mother found out and swore she would protect you at any cost. She knew I wanted the throne, and she proposed a plan in which I would become Fire Lord, and your life would be spared.
Where's Suki? Answer me!
Just punch her.
She won't talk.
Where
Torture
are you
her?
keeping her?
Your mother did vicious treasonous things that night. She knew the consequences and accepted them. For her treason, she was banished.
So she's alive.
Perhaps. Now I realize that banishment is far too merciful a penalty for treason. Your penalty will be far steeper.
Death. Death.
Sounds like the firebending's back on.
I did not expect that!
Dad's all the way at the end of the hall, then down a secret stairway on the left. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to see you now.
I fell for it. I used up all our time.
It's not your fault, Sokka. Azula was ready for us. She had every move planned out.
And now it's too late.
Maybe it's not too late. The eclipse is over, but I can face the Fire Lord anyway.
No, you can't.
I don't think that's a good idea.
But I'm ready. I came
No,
here
you're
with
not.
a job to do, and everyone's counting on me.
No.
The Fire Lord knew we were coming this time. We thought we had surprise on our side, but we didn't. It just wasn't our day. What we need to do now is go help our friends.
Yeah.
I guess you guys are right.
You'll have another chance. I know you will.
What should we do, Hakoda?
How will
Shouldn't
Zuko
something have
join
happened by
them?
now?
I don't know. But now that the eclipse is over, I expect we're going to see some firebenders any minute.
Immediately. Hey, look! It's the release Zeppelips.
My own invention. Oh, this is terrible.
Zeppelips. Oh. I don't want to joke about this, but they are truly like Nazis. Apologies for that slight interruption. Let's continue. As you know, as you have noticed, I have not commented that much during the episode itself because I am really saving all of the thoughts for the end.
It was all a trap. Azula knew we were coming, and she's plotted out every move. We've just got to get to the beach as fast as we can. If we can make it to the submarines, maybe we can get away safely.
They've got air power, but so do I. I'm gonna do what I can to slow them down.
Appa, you and I can help too.
Apologies again. Let's continue.
Everyone, let's get back to the subs.
Let's get back to the submarines. Well, that certainly is a way to break them, I suppose. And I'm pretty certain that Aang just killed quite a lot of people. Well, they're freaking dead. They're gonna reach the ground at terminal velocity, probably.
We can't keep them all back. There are too many of them.
Let's join the others.
Yeah, like he could bring down those steel blimps? The blimps? How is Zuko going to... He said... Oh yeah. I knew it, but...
Where's my uncle?
He's gone. He busted himself out. I've never seen anything like it. He was like a one-man army.
Awesome. Amazing once more. Although I do wonder if Iroh will stay alive for the end of the episode.
Cover. I think we're about to see some bombs.
Yep. Bombardment. Oh, they are just... That's a... Okay. Well... That's a bombardment. I'm pretty sure this invasion had a lot of casualties.
Turning around to attack us again.
They're headed for the beach. They're gonna destroy the submarines.
How are we all gonna escape?
We're not.
Then our only choice is to stand and fight. We have the Avatar. We could still win.
Yes, with the Avatar we could still win. On another day. You kids have to leave. You have to escape on Appa together.
What? We can't leave you behind. We won't leave anyone behind.
You're our only chance in the long run. You and Sokka have to go with Aang somewhere safe. It's the only way to keep hope alive.
The youngest of our group should go with you. The adults will stay behind and surrender. We'll be prisoners, but we'll all survive this battle.
No,
I've
you
got
won't.
some experience with Fire Nation prisons. It's not going to be easy, but we'll get by.
They're at the beach already.
Yeah, you won't make that, but... Oh boy, the firebenders... I mean the waterbender should just like really escape as soon as possible, but... Oh! Oh, well he's lucky, but... That's a really very cool.
Bye, Dad. I'm really proud of you.
I'm really proud of you.
I'll miss you, Pipsqueak.
Take care, the Duke.
Duke. Oh,
back
that's...
for you, Dad.
If we don't escape on our own first.
Lost today, but we've never been this close. We tasted victory, and that counts for something.
We'll miss you, Dad.
Bye, Dad. We won't be apart for too long this time. I promise.
I mean, at least he didn't die. But...
Thank you all for being so brave and so strong. I'm gonna make this up to you.
Oh boy, that's something else.
Follow them, Princess?
No, they're too fast. But it doesn't matter. They'll be back.
They'll be back.
I know just the place for us to go where we'll be safe for a while.
The Western
Air
Air Temple?
Temple.
Oh, whoops. Okay. Hey, look, Zeppelin. Oh. Intriguing. I was wondering how Zuko would escape. Okay, first off, I was definitely not expecting this. The episode really did defy my expectations quite a lot. There were quite a few twists and turns that I was not actually prepared for. The first one being that Zuko would confront the Fire Lord. I was really not prepared for that. It's very obvious now that I think about it that that would happen, but I did not actually think about that. And yeah, this makes the Fire Lord seem even more badass. And he's even more threatening, and it makes a lot of sense that Aang didn't actually face him in this episode, because that would lessen the impact of him facing off against the Fire Lord at the very end of the episode. Oh, the season. At the very end of the whole series. And yeah, oh my god, it's another very good episode. It's a very good follow-up to the previous episode in so many ways, and it just builds on it so well and continues the story of the whole series so well. It's an amazing episode overall. I was not expecting Azula to be so agile and really outsmart and outmaneuver Aang, Toph, and Sokka. I didn't actually think that she would be able to put up such a good resistance even without bending. That was really quite something else. I was really happy that they brought back the Dai Li because, well, that makes a lot of sense. I was not expecting this outcome at all. And I'm happy that they did. It's a very dramatic moment in the end when almost everybody gets captured and only the few escape. It's a very dramatic moment, and then at the end we also see Zuko fly away. The whole confrontation with the Fire Lord and between Fire Lord and Zuko was really, really cool. It was really great. I really did like that because it really showed us the turning point for Zuko. It made it vocal. It was very well. It was just very well created, very well paced. It was very well worded, and it made a lot of sense. And it was just blatantly amazing. And at the end, when the Fire Lord fires lightning, I was not really expecting that, which I should have, considering it's the ultimate firebending technique. And it was really cool. It was really unexpected. It came out of nowhere, and it looked very amazing. And the story came full circle as Zuko redirected the lightning. I'm really that whole scene was just amazing. It was so well done, and it also explains that Zuko's mother might still be alive, and that's a very interesting point. And I wonder if it will certainly come up during the last few episodes. I just wonder how. These two, I don't know. Somehow this didn't have me as excited, but it left me more satisfied. It's kind of hard to say. Like, it didn't have so many blood-pumping, adrenaline-full moments, but it answered so many questions. It tied up all loose ends, and it gave a sense of finale, even though it's only the halfway point of the season. And it's so well done. Everything was, again, amazing. I didn't really expect those blimps, and that's another very good way for the whole series to come back, or the whole story to come full circle, since that was very well built up from the second season, I think. I think that's from the second season. I don't know. And it's just very well. It's full of emotion. It's very well paced. It's, again, an amazing episode. Even though it had a lot of fight, well, not that much fighting. It was reasonably a lot of fighting, and it made a lot of sense that how much fighting there actually was. It was a very clever trap, and it shows just how threatening the Fire Lord and Azula combination can actually be, since they are both apparently very clever. Or I should say rather, they are very clever. They don't just appear clever, but they are very clever. I mean, they could have it's a children's show, but I really expected Sokka to just stick his blade in and just start twisting and really start torturing Azula, because that would have made a lot of sense, and I would have actually done that myself. But that's besides the point. That would have been maybe a bit too gruesome for a children's show. It's still meant for children after all, and that would have been a bit too cruel. But it would have been awesome. A lot of people apparently died. At least that's what they always die, but they don't show on-screen deaths. The whole surrendering makes a lot of sense, but I don't think they'll be fine. It could even be that the father is forced to fight against the children at the end, and that'd be really touching. I don't know if that will happen, but it could. It might be really awesome. I really don't know. It's a very good sort of ending, and it gives a very good feeling of finality, while at the same time leaving us with a cliffhanger for the rest of the season, which will obviously have Aang training to become the fully fledged avatar that he's meant to be, master firebending with Zuko, and then the final fight. It'll be really amazing. It's really amazing already. It has been such a great. These two episodes were so great. They were so well done, and they were really well paced. It's a shame that they were put in 2 episodes, because I would have preferred them to be together, because this is just speaking like in terms of like usability for the people who were watching this one episode per week, because I bet the cliffhanger at the end of the first part was unbearable for the viewers at home. But for me, this was really amazing. I really did enjoy this, and it really was a it was a really complete storyline. It was very great. It really also very well fits together it really feels like it really pulls together, or it really brings to an end a lot of the ongoing storylines, since majority of the players there got captured. There are only very few people still left, and those are the Fire Nation people who they have already trifled with. I wonder if they'll come in play at the final fight. That'd be awesome. It's really these 2 episodes were just amazing. I mean, it was a lot more work for me, but whatever. This time I'll be doing scene by scene, because, because the episode isn't already, the video isn't long enough already. This was still a whole preview. I didn't actually comment on that timer, but that was rather interesting. They really have a timer. This whole rival is a very good start for the episode, and in that regard, it makes sense. I mean, it's the least they could do for... That's a very good starting point for the episode after the cliffhanger of the previous one, so that's kind of neat. I mean, Toph really fits well in those clothes. I don't know, she looks really good at those, in those. Let's go through all the prepositions. Yeah, just then going through this whole tunnel was really quite a good build-up for the finale. It was really clear that the Fire Nation was really prepared for them when they escaped, and when they retreated rather, and that's very clear, and it makes a lot of sense. And then this scene where Azula was waiting, I don't know why they didn't call that, but it's so really clever. Quite clever girl, I should say. So that's really well done. I really did like that cliffhanger. And this whole confrontation when Zuko walks into the Fire Lord's chambers or waiting room. That's also, again, very well done. And at this point, Fire Lord had no clue that Zuko would betray him. That's, again, very amazing. What to say? Yeah, this whole fight scene was again cool. That was also, I mean, they still have kept the whole Avatar feeling that it was still it had still a lot of jokes, and it was really cool and fun. And this confrontation was just blatantly amazing. I would really love to go over that again. I know I probably will. It was so great. Again, this fight is really cool. I really have not... Did I just... That freeze frame was really strange. Whatever. It's a really well done fight. It was really clear that Azula would have actually killed Sokka at that moment, and that would have been very interesting if that would have happened. I would have liked that, but whatever. Also, this makes really the Fire Lord seem a lot more confident in not only his own ability, but also his cunning, strategy, and wisdom. He's really quite the menace, I should say. I just really like this. Is a very good build-up for the final fight. And it's already a very good confrontation between the two of them. And then that whole lightning. Azula's lightning did not look the same. Like, this is just clear white. Azula's was blue, if I remember correctly, and that's strange, I must say, but it's cool. It's very cool nonetheless. And then when Zuko parried the lightning, it's very cool as well. I mean, that was so amazing. And then the whole fight scene was just blatantly amazingly well done. Yeah. So, yeah, it was just, and then this revelation that Iroh escaped. I just don't know what else to say about it. It's, I called it, but that's not very hard to call, I should say. He was preparing for that since the very beginning of the season. It's very cool again. Very, very cool. I wonder what happened to him though. I do think that we'll meet up with him, but I do think that he'll have to make some heroic sacrifice at some point or something. And then this whole just really giving up on life and just surrendering yourself was really, these goodbyes were so amazing. And then the whole ending revelation that Zuko is following them. But this time, not full of vengeance, but rather full of redemption. It's very amazing. I mean, I'm just really too hype about this. I want to say something more intelligent, but... So we move on to the ending thoughts. So, yeah. This episode was just, frankly speaking, or these two episodes were, frankly speaking, quite amazing. I really do like that they did this as a two-parter instead of stuffing one episode full of content, because that would have made it really stupid. And instead, they really did break it into two pieces that were very, very well paced. These two episodes have been really amazing to watch. Even though they were a lot more straightforward and less subtle, that doesn't mean they were bad at all. They had a lot of character development, a lot of story, well, a whole crap load of story. Like, really, it was the escalation of the story. And I really did enjoy it. Overall, it was, I have nothing bad to say about it. I mean, I do, like, it wasn't subtle, it was very clear, motivations were really clear, but it was just, there are very, very little things that were wrong, and I can't really name any of them currently. I bet there's still some little problems here and there. Maybe in the first part the CG was a bit too fluid, but whatever. That doesn't really matter. It was overall so amazing. These two episodes really have me very excited. I'm very glad. This is how you pay off, like, the loyalty to the series. This is like these two parts made it have made the series even better in retrospective. Like, it makes the episodes a lot better, and you can really appreciate all the callbacks and all the build-up for the future. It's, really speaking, quite amazing. And this is not the finale. Oh boy. With that out of the way, as per usual, thank you all very much for watching. I'm very glad you have joined me so far, and I'll be, well, continuing the series as per usual. I'm really glad that you have been with me so far. It really has been quite a journey for me, and it has really, I feel like I have grown a lot, not only as a person, but also as a commentator during this episode. I recently looked back at the first episode, and I've changed my whole set quite a few times, and I feel like I have evolved quite a bit. And for that, I have you to thank. I probably should have made this into another video, but whatever. So thank you all for watching. And thank you for being with me. And all of you who have not been here during, or who have not watched me from the very beginning when I started, or haven't been here watching me as I have uploaded these, like, following me at the very present moment, like, you know, you who have just randomly found my channel and viewed me. I'm very grateful. I just am very glad I took up this job, and, or not job, but this mantle of commentator, and I have my friend to thank for that. He knows who he is. I am eternally grateful for him, and because this has just really, I'm very happy that I have done this, and it's not even over yet. Not even this is my first series, and it's not even over yet. So I'm glad. I'm really glad. So this got a lot more sappy than I wanted to. thank you all for watching. Stay awesome. I'll see you in the next episode. Have a great day. Ganmu out.